We salute Soldiers Angels. Their mission is to provide care packages and essential items to those serving overseas while simultaneously supporting their family members and veterans back home. Let's welcome U.S. Air Force veteran and the president and CEO of Soldiers Angels, Amy Palmer, to America right now. And also joining us is retired U.S. Air Force Brigadier General and former U.S. Deputy Military Representative to NATO and Newsmax contributor Blaine Holt. Amy, tell us about Soldiers Angels, how it got started.
Soldiers Angels is a national nonprofit. We were started 20 years ago this year by the family of General George Patton when one of the Pattons was deployed to Iraq. So initially, really the focus was just on care packages, although we've expanded over the last 20 years to do a lot of other things. We're now the largest food provider to veterans in the United States. But we also still really focus on the core mission of those care packages and making sure our troops deployed are taken care of and their families at home.
You know, and if you look in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, in just the last couple of minutes, we have started to see a very large plume of smoke rise over Gaza, another airstrike, and it's a reminder that that we are sending folks into the Middle East to support the Israelis in some capacity. General, seeing organizations doing things like this in order to boost morale, what does it mean for the folks who are actually over there on those naval ships or those who are being deployed on the ground?
Oh, it just means everything. And it's such an honor to appear with the leadership of Soldiers Angels. I remember very specifically when I was the commander of our base in Manas Air Base, Kyrgyzstan, that those packages would come in and soldiers that were coming out of combat, some less than 24 hours from a firefight, would come in, grab a cup of coffee and grab one of those boxes and rip them open. And it was just the first taste of home that they got. And it meant so much to them. It meant the world to them. And so operations like these, missions like these are irreplaceable to the men and women who are our fighting forces. And they're going to be looking at these boxes in a very short amount of time again as they're deployed overseas. And remember, that there are people here that have their backs, have their hearts, and just want to do everything they can. And it's just an honor to be here with you.
Amy, do you know how many, and I've just got a minute left, but do you know how many boxes over the last 20 years you've sent to our servicemen and women?
We've actually sent over 1 million. We went over 1 million last year. Wow. And right now, as I mentioned, we have over 500 waiting for adoption right now.
All right. And Amy, how can people support our troops through your organization?
They can donate, of course, to help with the cost of the shipping of the care packages, which is about $25 at soldiersangels.org. They can also adopt one of the service members waiting for adoption. They can send items to us from our Amazon wish list as well. We'll get overseas. And of course, we have our stocking drive right now, and our goal is to get 40,000 stockings to our troops.
And this also is the type of thing that helps with recruitment, because the soldiers and those who serve, they feel loved and they feel appreciated by this country. Amy Palmer, you and everyone at Soldiers Angels, you are our Patriots of the Week. Thank you for what you're doing. General Blaine Holt, also, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.